What is a sabbatical really? And how do you know if it's the right thing for you? My name is Leah. I'm a physician assistant from the US who took a full travel sabbatical after 12 years in medicine in a busy orthopedic surgery practice. And now I help other healthcare professionals plan their own sabbaticals. Let's break it down. What even is a sabbatical? A sabbatical is an intentional, extended break from work. It's often unpaid. Sometimes it is partially paid, depending on your employer. And it gives you the space to rest, reset, and reconnect with yourself. This is not a vacation. It's not running away. It's just a pause on purpose. For some, it's 1 to 3 months. For others, it can be a year or even more. It can be time to travel, write, care for your mental health, explore new passions, or just breathe for the first time in a long time. Burnout is actually at an all-time high right now, especially in healthcare, education, tech, service industries, any industries where hours tend to be long. People are starting to realize that pushing through isn't actually the badge of honor that the generations before us have labeled it. In fact, it can be a fast track to a full-blown breakdown. In the traditional sense of the term, sabbatical used to be reserved for academics or the ultra wealthy. But now people like you and me are saying, I need a break before I break down. And they're getting creative. People are negotiating leaves of absence. They're using saved PTO. They're budgeting smart and even resigning from their jobs and taking a career break before starting their new job. This is what I did, and it seems to be a pretty popular move these days. A sabbatical is not irresponsible, it is not lazy, and it is not career suicide. In fact, more and more employers are starting to see sabbaticals as an investment in long-term retention. But even if your company doesn't offer one formally, you can still create the opportunity for yourself. If you're considering talking to your employer about taking time off, check out this article that I've linked below. It's from Harvard Business Review, and it goes over all the benefits of sabbaticals, not only for the employee, but also for the employer with actual data. I took a sabbatical after over a decade in orthopedic surgery. I was tired all the time, disconnected, and losing interest for a job that I once loved. So that's how I knew it was time to leave. So I traveled, I slowed down, I explored, and I most importantly healed from burnout. And I came back to myself. I began remembering my love for medicine and orthopedic surgery as well along the way. But the funny thing is, I didn't realize how burned out I actually was until a few months into my sabbatical when I started giving advice to other people who were interested in what I was doing. I knew I was tired and I knew I needed a break, but I didn't realize how burned out I actually was. And so I'm very, very glad that I took this time off. If you've been secretly dreaming of hitting pause, I want you to know that it is possible and you don't have to figure it out alone. I put together a free sabbatical starter guide to help you begin planning your time off with tips on budgeting, job leave options, and a ton more. It's linked below. If you're ready to take this even deeper, join the waitlist for my upcoming course, Pause to Heal, Beating Burnout with a Sabbatical. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and throw your questions in the comments. I'm Leah, and I'll see you in the next video.